It is 7:45 in the morning. The sun is barely up. I mean, it looks like it's up, but it's really not. And it kind of is. It's coming up over the neighbor's house right now. There it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? No? Yeah? No? Somewhere. Yeah. 7:45 in the morning. And I got class at 10. So I don't know how freaking long that is. 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours till I gotta go. I'm gonna be vlogging for you guys today because hold on, I gotta stretch. Why not? You know, that's why. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing today. I never know what I'm doing. But I start work maybe next Monday, so 6 days from now. Or no, I have an interview on Monday, and hopefully I start work that day or sometime next week. I don't know yet, but I'll keep you guys updated. So yeah. So just made it to school. Chilling in the lobby. Everybody's back that way. We got 5 minutes till we go to class. But I'm just chilling in my save zone. Yeah, we got like 5 minutes, so I'm gonna just chill here for a little bit. Got me a snack for during class. The college classes and shit. So yeah.
So I came over here and substituted my m with 1. And then I need another formula to find the rest. And do you know what the other formula is? Mia? You remember what the other formula we used was? To find the rest. Do you remember what it was? Well, the other formula we used is this one. Right? Minus 18.6. You already know how we got this. The x and the y don't change. The first x and the y don't change. Minus the x, which is 1. The first x. So now we multiply this times this. That's 0.3x. Just put them together. And then we multiply this times this, so that's minus 0.3 because any number times 1 is the same. So now we need, Charlie, to move this over here. And when we change this to here, what's going to happen, Charlie? Multiply? No, you're going to change the sign. It's a subtraction, so it's going to become addition. You see something wrong here.
Alright guys, that's probably gonna be it for this vlog. I didn't really do anything today. I went to school as you've seen. I went and applied for a couple more jobs, and then came home, and now I'm just chilling. I don't think I'm doing anything today. So that, like I said, it's probably gonna be it for this vlog. It's probably boring. I apologize, but I'm trying. You know, you can't make a good vlog. Yes, you can. But in my mind, you can't make a good vlog unless you're out doing stuff and having fun with friends and all that. But honestly, here in this city, in this like area, state, whatever, I don't have any friends. Now maybe back home, where I grew up and everything, I got a bunch of friends out there and shit, but I don't live 9 hours away from here anymore. I just live with my dad, my stepmom, and my stepbrother, half brother, whatever. And he's only a year and a half old, so you can't really do a lot with him. Now my other brother, he's 12, so it's me and him. We used to mess around a lot, hang out, play video games, go outside, do boy things. We'd play Minecraft or Call of Duty or well, mainly Minecraft and Call of Duty. Me and him like to play together. A couple other games that he played, I don't really like them. But that was the kind of stuff I'm into. I'm kind of into like the whole like guns and shit like that, which I'm pretty sure a lot of guys, between the ages of 10 to 50, like guns and stuff. So, or I mean, there's people out there that are afraid of guns. They don't like guns. They don't like the sight of blood. I remember one of my best friends from, you know what? Since I'm gonna sit here and talk, I'm gonna sit this down real quick. I usually, if you wonder where I put my camera or whatever when I talk, I sit it right there and talk to you guys like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to you guys for a little bit. My friend from like third grade. His name is Jordan. Me and him, we've been friends since third grade. That was back in, I don't know. It's been a long time. We're 18 and 19 now. I'm almost 20. He's almost 19. So I don't know. How old Jordan in third grade? Probably like what, 7, 8, something like that. Yeah, it was probably like 2004, 2005, some shit like that. I don't remember. But anyways, so me and him, we've been friends since kindergarten, third grade, and we used to play games a lot together. Back in the day, I used to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I know a lot of you guys probably remember that game. I used to play the game all the time, and then there was probably a couple more that I like. What was that? It was like Red Dead Redemption or something like that. I used to play that one too. Every time he would come over to my house and we'd play video games, he would he just hated the sight of blood. Like literally, he would cover his eyes, jump, run away, like cry. He would cry at the sight of blood. And then I didn't see him since like fifth grade, fourth grade, I think. Uh, no, actually, me and him knew each other since like kindergarten or first grade. Because I moved in fourth grade and we had been friends for like 3 or 4 years prior to me moving in like fourth grade or fifth grade. Um, so I didn't see him since like fifth grade, which would be like 2009, 2010, something like that. And then I just recently, not recently, but seen him like 2.5 years ago. And I mean, shit, we obviously grew up like real bad, or not bad, but like we grew up like crazy. And his voice is a lot deeper than mine. I like to think that mine is pretty deep, but that kid was fucking. He had a deep voice. I was like, what the hell? Like, I mean, obviously I'm skinny, but this guy was skinnier than me. Like, probably like half my arm was his arm. Like, literally. Like, my muscle was his arm. So, half of my arm was him. Skinny as hell, but he, cool kid. I like to hang out with him. I almost said I liked him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like saying I like guys, but I like to hang out with him, or I used to. And then he came over one day. We would message each other on Instagram or whatever because we found each other on there, and we were chatting and shit, talking. I was like, "Yo, when you trying to hang out, bro? Whatever." Like, I don't know, man. His mom was like crazy, bro. Like, she was actually crazy. And then he had a PS3 or whatever back in those days, and he had all the game consoles and stuff. His dad knew how to do it, but his mom, she couldn't even work a fucking VCR. She barely knew how to work a TV. Uh, and back in those days, it was pretty easy. You just push a button on the front of your TV, and you got like volume, channel, menu, or you have the remote. And they don't look like the ones today. Oh, I don't have a remote for my TV, but you know what I'm talking about. They don't look like the ones that they do today. 10 years ago, it's kind of simple. Now they literally got a fucking remote this big, like a whole bunch of buttons and why smart TVs? She probably is. I hope they don't have no smart TV. That bitch don't know how to do nothing. But anyways, yeah. So where do we start with this story, anyways? I don't know. But yeah, like I said, that's probably going to be it for this video. I'll probably be back tomorrow. And Monday, I have a job interview for McDonald's. I'm just going to work there for a couple months. I'd probably get in the Job Corps, work on getting a trade. But the only reason why, because before I end this, I called the recruiter today, the Army recruiter. I was asking him about the whole jail and, those videos that I have. If you haven't watched them, go check those out and then come back and listen to this. It was my first time in jail, and then I'm going to prison for 15 years. Go watch those if you haven't. But anyways, so I called the recruiter this morning, like 5 minutes after they opened. I didn't really know. I just typed in, U.S. Army recruiting station, and they opened at 7. It was 7:05 when I called them. It's just coincidence. But I called him and I was talking to him about all that stuff, and so I can join with a GED, which is what I'm working on right now at the college. And then he said that I was like, well, I do have a prior record, like an arrest record and all that shit. And he was like, it depends on what it was all based off of, and how the police report was, because it's an assault by contact on a family member or something like that. But the paperwork, originally that's what it was supposed to be, but on the paperwork it says it's just assault by contact. So I don't really know too much. So whenever I do get my GED, I'm going to go talk to a recruiter or whatever, and if not, then I'm going to go to Job Corps. So by the time I get my GED and all that, it'll be like 3 months from now. Like the end of September, beginning of October. So I'll just work all summer, and during that time I might get my GED and all that. I'll go talk to a recruiter or whatever, and if not, fine. And then if I can't join, then fine, whatever. Then I'm gonna go to Job Corps and then work on getting a trade and something. I don't know, because this Job Corps is a lot smaller, and they don't have as much of an option as the one in Oklahoma that I went to for 3 days. I got in a fight and got kicked out. Well, I didn't get kicked out. They sent me home. They're like, you sure you want to leave? And I was like, yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Like, I'm tired of, I fight all the time. I think I only lost one fight in my whole life, and I've fought like a whole bunch, especially back in my hometown. Like every week I was fighting, so I only lost one fight in my whole life, but that, whatever. Just like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm trying to get myself straightened out. I don't want to deal with this bullshit no more. Like, if that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. I don't want to be around it. I'm trying to get my shit straight. But if you're trying to get your stuff straight, you got to go through the struggles and stuff of what you, like, there's things you're going to have to do in life that you don't want to do, but in order to get where you want to go, like, you're going to have obstacles, like, okay, for me, it was, okay, first obstacle, you had to fight somebody, okay, whatever. That just so happened to be coincidence or whatever. And it wasn't something I could have avoided. It's like, at Job Corps, it's kind of like being in the army or whatever. You got college. Sorry, I'm gonna say college. you got a room, you go to class, you can hang out all day, whatever, or you can go to your room, chill in the lobby, watch TV with your friends, whatever. But at that time, I couldn't just stay in my room because I had locked the dorms down for like 3 hours because you're either working on your trade or you're going to school during those hours. Because like 1 week you're going to school and then 1 week you were working on your trade. So we were doing class and it was early in the morning, kind of. It was like 8 or 9, and then shit happened. Got in a altercation. So I couldn't have just stayed in my room and avoided the whole situation. Something I had to do. But now that I'm looking back on it, I'm like, you know what? Why didn't I just stay? Because now I'd be done with it. I'd be done with all of it and probably have a job somewhere, probably in Oklahoma, because that's where I was and that's where I was living and all that. I mean, I could have obviously moved, but in order to move, you have to have a job to have money. Or in order to move, you have to have money. And then in order to have money, you have to work. So I had to have a job there somewhere to get money, whatever. I liked Oklahoma. I actually did. It was not as good as my hometown or whatever, Texas. Like, Texas is awesome. Certain parts, I guess. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. This might as well just be its own video. Don't even add the other parts, but I'm going to anyways. Just because it's a vlog, I guess. I was just rambling, I apologize. But I'll see you next time. I don't know when.